Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Not For Nothing Homestead. I'm Ginger. Thank you very much for stopping by this morning. It's getting nice and chilly. Guess what that means? That means we get to get our crock pots out and make some fantastic dishes. Okay, so I am involved in a collaboration, and this video is my contribution to that collaboration called CROCKTOBER. Every year. I mean, come on, don't you know about it? If not, go research all the other previous years and then jump on board with this year. Okay, so Jeni at Jeni's Scratch Made Kitchen invited us here at Not For Nothing Homestead to be a collaborator in this collaboration, and I am very, very excited. It's gonna go on through the whole month of October. You're gonna get a bunch of ideas, some good old favorites, or some newly discovered crock pot recipes. What I've seen so far this month has been absolutely phenomenal. So make sure that you go check out all the other videos. I'll have the link in the description box for the playlist, and then also show you a lineup down there of who all's participating and when they go. There is also going to be a giveaway, so while you're watching that video, you might as well go ahead and give it a thumbs up and then leave a very wonderfully heartfelt comment. If you enjoy that content creator, then go ahead and give them a subscribe. You know, you never know. You may have found your new best friend. Okay, so today I am going to be doing something that is absolutely fantastic, super easy. When you are, and we're coming up on that time of year, when the bread oven is full of pies and rolls, and when the main oven is full of a turkey and stuffing, or ham or roast and green bean casserole and sweet potato casserole, and you don't want to do mashed potatoes, or maybe you want to do mashed potatoes and 5 more people signed up to come to your house and you need 1 more filling dish, this is it. Super easy, very minimal ingredients, and the best thing is you can put it in your crock pot. So you're not taking up all that room in the ovens or on the stovetop. If you're making stuff on the stovetop, put it in your crock pot, walk away 4.5 hours, come back and you have something 4.5 hours later. Yeah, on low. And you come back and you have something, voila, amazing. Okay, I am making today in my crock pot casserole crock pot, which I love. I love it for a lot of different recipes. Now, it's not good for all of them. You know, your standard round crock pot is always good for a lot of things. This casserole crock pot, I actually love it for this. It is super, I don't even know how to describe it. It just makes it like as if you had put it in the oven, but it cooks it on slow, melts the cheese on the top. You'll get a crunch up there too. I mean, it's really awesome. Okay, I am making a copycat recipe, a copycat version of Cracker Barrel's hash brown casserole, and it is delicious. So let's go get everything together. I'm going to show you how easy it is, and again, put it in a crock pot, walk away, not taking any room on the stove, not taking up any oven space in the bread oven or in the turkey oven or any of that kind of stuff. It's the perfect answer if you have an issue, or if you don't have an issue and you just want to pig out on hash brown casserole like this gal. So anyways, all right, let's go get it going. All right, let's get to rocking and a rolling. We need 2 sticks or half a cup of butter. We're going to melt this. We need salt and pepper to taste, so it's going to be whatever your liking is. We need 16 ounces of sour cream. This is actually 24, so we're not going to use all of this. 1 can of cream of chicken soup. A bag of shredded hash browns. 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. You can use Sharp. You can use a mix of Monterey Jack and Sharp. Whatever you like. I am just using Sharp. Guys, if I can say anything about this, just make sure and get a block of cheese and shred it yourself. I know the bags are super easy. There are so many preservatives and stuff that are thrown in there so that that doesn't clump together and stick together. It's cheaper to buy it by the block and just shred it yourself. We need 1 small white onion diced up. And I already got that part done. So let me get this melted. I'll show you how we throw it together. It's going to be quick and easy in an emergency situation for you, which we all have those last minute emergency situations. Okay, so I put the butter in a large mixing bowl and I let it cool down. In the meantime, I already sprayed my crock pot. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to mix in, and it's very important that you let that butter cool down because you don't want it to curdle the sour cream or anything. So I'm going to mix in to the butter the cream of chicken soup. Then you want to go in with the sour cream and get these all nice and mixed in and incorporated together. Now we got all that mixed together and it's kind of a thick pasty. So what we're going to do is, and I forgot to tell you, you need to make sure that these are defrosted. Your hash browns, it comes out much better if they're defrosted. So we're going to dump in the onions. Here we go with that. Woo, them babies are strong. They were strong when I was cutting them too. I'm a little teary-eyed there. And then mix in the hash browns as well. Alright, there's all of our defrosted hash browns. So we're just going to fold this together and get this all nice and incorporated as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put all of this in here. And I'm just going to shred up a little bit more and load it on the top when I put it in the casserole. So again, another thing you're just going to fold in is this cheese. Oh my gosh. I love this stuff so much this time of year. I don't know why I don't make it in the summertime. Probably because it's heavy, but still, it's delicious. Makes a great side dish. Makes it a wonderful emergency go-to dish. That's my favorite part about it. Who was in the background yelling, Ginger, don't forget the salt and pepper? Because, thank you. This is why it's helpful if you get all your ingredients out ahead of time and put them down. Because if not, you will probably end up forgetting something like the salt and pepper. Something very basic. But salt brings out everything. So, all those good flavors. And I'm just, again, salt and pepper is to taste. So I'm just putting that on here. I have already greased the inside of my casserole crock pot, or crock pot casserole dish. Let me get this salt and pepper mixed in real quick, and then we'll get it in there and get it going. All right. Get all of it in there, get it patted down a little bit. Alright, we're getting all of it. I'm using a stingy scraper. All of it in there. Get it patted down a little bit. Make it even. And then I'm going to shred a little bit of extra cheese. I say a little, I love cheese. And we're going to put that on the top. Alright, there it is with all the extra cheese on it. We're going to put the lid on. Get it plugged in here. And I am really not in any big hurry. So I am going to turn it on low for about 4.5 hours. And then we're going to come back and I am going to show you how delicious it looks. 4.5 hours later. And whoop, let's take that lid off and get that condensation in the sink. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. I am so ready to dig in. Now I had this on low for 4.5 hours again. You could probably turn it up on high and do it for maybe about 2 hours and it would turn out just as good. But look at that crunchy cheese. Aren't you just dying to see what it looks like inside? We gave it a few minutes to cool. Oh my goodness, it looks so amazing. All right, here we go. Oh. Maybe I should have given it a few more minutes to cool because it looks like it needed a few more minutes. Oh my gosh. There we go. With all that wonderful cheese on top. Now imagine, if you will, a slice of ham here. Some green bean casserole over here. Wouldn't that be amazing? Okay. Time for a delicious bite. Look how good that looks. Oh my gosh. And can you see the crunchy cheese? I love how that crock pot, the casserole style crock pot, absolutely does such an amazing job. And you get a cheese crunch on the top, almost like as if you put it in the oven. I think that's so amazing. Okay, I'm just gonna like pile drive this, okay? It is absolutely delicious. Now I know that because I've already had a few bites, but I know you don't want to watch me eat it. But I'll give you a look anyways. All right, I'm going to finish the rest of this bowl, which about 80% of it is already gone. Do not forget to go over to Jeni's Scratch Made Kitchen. There's a playlist on our channel. I'll have a list of all of the content creators that are participating in this CROCKTOBER collaboration listed in the description box below. And don't forget about the giveaway, November 2nd. 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And yeah, go check out some new recipes, maybe new to you content creators. Give them a like and a comment, and that'll increase your chances to win. All right, guys, going to finish the other 20%. Take care of you and yours. God bless, and we'll see you in our next video. Oh yeah, I'm not sharing this with anybody.